every spiritual husband. Come out, come out, come out. Rubbish. The entire universe runs on laws. When God created the planet Earth, he put laws in place as his modus operandi. And he gave us brain. Each of us has a minimum of 10 billion, I didn't say million, cells in our brains. Some have 14. So as a human being, you have between 10 and 14 billion cells in your brain. You know why? So that you will not be disturbing God. So that you can think and live your life. There are things you don't need to pray or fast about. You only need to think about it. One of the laws, there are many laws that govern the universe. One of the laws is the law of learning, the law of education. And the first characteristic of that law is repetition. You came into church this evening, you sat down. The reason you were able to sit down is because you have sat down before. Repetition. The Bible is the most powerful book on earth. Everything is in the Bible. Faith cometh by hearing and hearing. Everybody, let's recite the multiplication table. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 2. 2 times 4. Okay. Clap for yourselves. Do you know that there was a time, if your teacher asked you 2 times 6, say 2 times 6. If you were in my age bracket, we will look for stones. 2 like this. 2. You couldn't say 2 times 6, 12. So the teacher had to make you sing it. Because the teacher, that's what we call unconscious competence. The teacher knew that the law of learning is characterized by repetition. So the teacher says, repeat it, start singing. And then you began to sing and sing. And today, look at you. Repetition. Everything you know to do today has been because you have repeated it. When your baby was young and the baby was trying to walk, the baby fell down. You say, oh, you know you're going to be a king tomorrow. You know you're a prince. Don't stand up. No. You encourage the child to stand because you understand that the child will be able to walk if the child walks. Repetition. The law of gravity says, you jump up, you must come down. It is the law. There's no devil. Satan, hey, Jesus' name, I will not come down as I'm jumping. Lie. Whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, whether you are poor, because laws are absolute. Laws are universal. Laws are impersonal. I went into all this to say that the reason why a lot of us have beliefs, certain beliefs about marriage, is because of repetition. We've seen it modeled to us. So as I was growing up, my mother will bring water for my father to drink, and my mother will kneel down while my father will be drinking. A fellow human being kneeling down to give you water, and the water not choke you. The water not choke you. Are you the drinker? Because of culture, tradition, and superstition. So when I got married 38 years ago, I brought it into marriage. Every morning I must kneel down to greet my husband. Even when he travels, when telephone came, on the telephone, I will still kneel down to greet him. And I thought that was submission. Listen to the next statement I'm about to make. The illiterates of the 21st century are not the people that cannot read or write. They are the people that cannot unlearn. of marriage has been modeled to you? Because sometimes what we see is not Bible, it is culture. The woman should submit. Some will even quote Paul that was never married. If Paul were to rewrite the Bible now, there are certain things he will not put there. Because the times have changed. Hebrews chapter 1 and verse number 1. God, who at sundry times used to, this is how he does it now. Principles don't change, but methods change. And if you refuse to change, you will be chained. For the literates of the 21st century are not the people that cannot read or write, but the people that cannot unlearn and relearn. So in Africa, we define submission to favor the man because we run a patriarchal society. And the same men that are in the society are in charge of politics. So they make policies that favor patriarchs. The same men are the majority in ministry and church. So you go to some churches and they say, a woman must cover her head. Ebori. While prayer is going, you are not, did you while prayer is going on? How did you see me that's me, Ebori? The woman is nothing. I'm talking about how marriages are run. In ministry, the woman is nothing. Even in a nation like Nigeria, women are begging, give us 35%. There was nothing Hillary Clinton could have done at that time that would have made her the president of America. We run a patriarchal society. It's been on for years. It took us years and years to get here. So, it will take us years to get out. But some of us are leading a vanguard. Some men are leading a vanguard. Some women are leading a vanguard that, look, no child is inferior to another. No child. And this is how we start it. When a woman gives birth, the first question is, what did he born? What did she born? When you ask me that silly question, I always reply, Omo, Kilobi, Shide. And then we move on. As the children begin to grow, and your baby boy falls down and is crying, and they begin to say, Kilo Shia, why are you crying like a girl? Remember the law of learning, repetition. Repetition. So the child hears it over and over and over again and says, okay, a man is not supposed to cry. A man is supposed to bottle everything in. Even if his wife is abusing him, he must not talk. He must not cry. And the last time somebody went to the police to report, the police were just laughing. Your wife, they beat you. You see our society. And then as we grow, we begin to concentrate on the girl child. When you sit down, close your legs. Don't wear any provocative dress. You must know how to cook. When your mother-in-law comes, this is how you do. You must give your husband sex. You must do this. Even me, I preach it. Who preaches to the male child? Who prepares the male child for marriage? So, the male child grows up. He notices that daddy or the male figure is always in charge in church and ministry. The male figure is always in charge in politics. The male figure is always in charge in society. And then he grows up with an entitlement mentality. It's even made worse when mommies will tell the children, if you are a girl, come to the kitchen, come around Milawa, while the boys are playing football. So the boy grows up, gets into marriage, looking for a cook. Are there not many boys that cannot prepare moi moi? I love your reactions.
You can follow us on all our social media handles at Flaming Channel. Also visit us at www.flamingchannel.com. Thank you.